Hello guys, and welcome back to my channel. In today's video I want to share with you some of the websites regarding Guild Wars 2 which I found during my journey in Guild Wars 2. I have like 20k hours in this game, so I think I have a pretty decent knowledge and experience in this game, almost in every game mode. And so during this journey, stumbling upon like Reddit, on forums or external sites, I've been finding some very decent sites which I would recommend for every player to save on your favorites on your Google Chrome or whatever you use as a browser. Please keep in mind that these websites may not be all the websites which are good for Guild Wars 2, but they are the ones that I found during my journey. So even if you don't see your favorite website in this video, please don't be mad at me, sorry, I apologize. And also some of these websites will need you to use some API key which you can find in your main page on your account in Guild Wars 2. I will show you now. Since I was talking about the API keys, let's see how to get it and what it is. So you should log in into your Guild Wars 2 account from your browser, and then you go to applications. Here is an old API key that I had. If you want to create a new one, if you don't have any key or the keys you have don't have enough permissions, just go to new key. Here you will have to choose every permission that you want to give to the API key. You will not lose anything, you will be safe. Just don't share this API key. Even if you share it, it's safe. It's just a way to see into your account. It's not a way to steal anything, so you are completely safe. You can share this if you want, or you can use it in different sites. Most of the sites will ask for everything. If you don't want to give every permission, you will lose some information from the sites you will access to. So at this point you can also generate the name. For example, let's say I want to use this API key for some sites in War vs World. I will call it War vs World API key. Create API key. At this point you will generate the new API key, and you have this button here which will help you to copy and paste the API key. It's not working now, it seems. Okay, there it is. You click this thingy and you can Ctrl C and you can copy it and then paste it wherever you want. The first website I want to recommend is, in my opinion, also the best. It's called Guild Wars 2 Efficiency. It will need you to register through an API key, of course, and the more permissions you give, the more stuff you can see. As you can see, there is your account. You can also track your daily. There is this stats thingy which tells you your stats compared to other players. There is this currency tab which is very useful in my opinion. You can also see how to spend the spirit shards, for example, for every upgrade of the materials. This one is also in another site which I will recommend. There is also the karma stuff, the trading post, what you are selling, what you just sold, and so on, your investment history. There's also a lottery which is every month. You just need to enter by pressing enter every month, and the winners will be chosen randomly. There is also a huge crafting calculator. For example, let's say I want to craft sunrise. You click sunrise here and it will tell you what you need to buy, all the shopping list. And also, if you want, you can also tab here, you can tick this use own material, and it will also tell you which materials you will use, which already you have. And also it will tell you which materials you are missing, and so the materials you need to buy. So this is a very huge tool to use for Guild Wars 2 and is one of the best, and it was the first that I've been doing, and I've been recommending also to my friends. Another huge and very important website which I would recommend for every kind of content is called Guildjen. Here you can find guides to every achievements, guides to hero points, ascended gears, builds for every content you can imagine, like leveling in PvE, PvE open world, PvE raid, fractal, strike mission, PvP, and also War vs World. In War vs World you can find the best builds, great builds, good builds, under revision. You can ask for roaming, small scale, or Zerg, large scale. You can find basically whatever you can think of in this game, you can find it here. It's a very huge and well done website, and you can see there is a lot of effort behind it, so please check it out. The next site which I would recommend keeping in your favorites in your browser is the GW2 Official Forum. I use this mainly for the game update notes, so I can see what's happening in the game after every patch. You can click here, you see all the patch notes. For example, let's say some class gets nerfed, some stuff gets nerfed or boosted. I check it out here and I start my theory crafting for my builds. So I think if you want to be updated on every build which comes to the game, you should be checking out this one. Unless, especially if you are not a very consistent player, like if you don't log in every day or every week, let's say you take a hiatus from the game, you don't know what's happening, you can check the patch notes here and it's very good to have. The next website I want to share with you guys is called GW2 Timer. It will tell you jumping puzzle, resource nodes, like where you can find some rich iron vein, rich orichalcum vein, and so on. Also every timer of the world bosses and every world event, which has a timer. Also you can see the world versus world leaderboard, for example here how your matchup is going. There is the whole world map, and also otherwise I use it mostly for this one, which is the packed supply. Basically these are some NPCs which change locations every day, so you can just click here and it will copy it to your game, and then you can enter your game and just paste it. You see this location with every location linked with the waypoint. And so now I will tell you what are these NPCs. So these NPCs are 6 and they are found in the Corteria maps. They change location every day. So what I do every day is once per account to go to these NPCs and buy this thingy, which is the Packed Scouts mapping materials. This thing can be expanded in Corteria's maps, and also they will grant you one reward from the corresponding map. Let's say, for example, now I am in Dredgehound Cliffs, I spend one of that thingy and I get a scale. Then the next reward will be a coarse leather section, and so on. So how do you profit from this? This thingy will cost you some karma, and this karma, of course you can find a lot of karma during events. I have millions of karma, like 25 millions at the moment, so I don't mind expending some karmas like this. You will spend like 30k karma per day. So what you have to do is also be using this other site, which is the wiki page of the map bonus reward profit. So this is the best, basically this will show you the best track to spend your thingy, which are called, Packed Scouts mapping materials, on which week, because basically, as you might already know, the rewards will rotate every week, and so there will be a profitable map in a certain week. The most profitable, you just need to see right now, for example, Frostgorge Sounds is 21 gold per 40 of the packed supply network agents spent. So for example, now I have 100 of them, it will be like 50 gold, and it's very easy to get because they are 6 per day. So at this point, let's see, check every week of every map. You see 20 gold. Right now the week 5 is up. It's highlighted because it's up now, not because it is the best. So with the current prices, you will need to wait for the week 2 and spend them on the Frostgorge Sound. You just go to Frostgorge Sound and double click all the packed supply pathing materials. The next website is called Silverwastes.Loltools.net, and I use it to know which level is the best to open my champion bags. As you might already know, opening champion bags will yield different rewards if you open them with a level 1 or with a level 80, and also the levels in between. With the current price of the current materials, the best levels to open these champion bags are 54, 55, 56, 57, and you will get like 2 silvers per gear. So I keep this website just to know on which level I should be opening the champion bags. I think also some other website can do this thing, but I have this website from like 8 years ago, so I just keep it. The next website is called SnowCrows.com. it's the highest possible level of PvE. So if you need a proper build to clear raids or strikes and even fractal, I think you just need to go here and you will find benchmarks and also every build from every class and also detailed guides from every strike and raid. For example, you want a build for your necromancer for PvE, you have featured, beginner, legacy. They are outdated. Beginner are for the beginners, but you should be changing them once you reach a better level. And then these are the meta classes for the necromancer. There is power reaper, condition reaper. You can click here, you will see every gear, how you should be gearing up. There is also a written rotation for your class, and then there is also a YouTube video which tells you how to play it, and so you can see how you should be pressing your buttons during a rotation against the golem. For example, as you can see, you have these boons, and this guy will perform every rotation possible to maximize its damage. So this is what you should be doing in a real encounter against a real boss. The next website is called Discretize.eu. It's basically the version for the fractals of the SnowCrows. If SnowCrows are mostly for strikes and raids, Discretize is for fractals. It's updated to 4 months ago. They update kinda regularly, less regularly than the SnowCrows, but it's a very complete site for the fractals. You can see every meta build and also every non-meta build. They are also categorized for power, condition, hybrid, heal, so they are very good. There are also some guides of the fractals, you can check them out. The next website I use is kinda stupid maybe, but for me it works because every time I forget the name of the Ascended Fists for War vs World. I don't remember ever which stats I get from these foods, so if I need to check them out or to craft them for my squad, I just go to this site, shaman.com, tools feast, and so you can see every Ascended Feast here. It's kinda useful in my opinion, especially if you do War vs World or if you like to command your PvE squad and you want to share your food with every other squad member. The next website is called Guild2 Mists. This one is for War vs World. You will see builds for War vs World, alliances, RIP alliances, and guilds. You can also see the leaderboards. For example, you can find yourself here. You just need to search, let's see, metallone. This week I did 0 kill because I didn't play this weekend, so very bad by me. You can also categorize everything by Europe, North America, or just the words. You want to see only Abaddon's Mouth, you go Abaddon's Mouth. You can also divide it by the kills or War vs World rank, capture the targets. It's very useful to know. This will need you to log in with your API key, so the website can retrieve your datas. The next website is called Benchmarks, or maybe this is the name, I cannot read it. So I used to use it in the past when I was farming golds. So basically it will divide every gold farm in the game, and it will also tell you if it's repeatable, if it's solo, if it's only daily, if it's gathering. So it's very decent to have, and it's also contains alt parking, chest stuff, meta stuff. You will have benchmark criteria. It will explain everything on detail. I think also the next website, which is the fast farming community, I will post it now, has the same tools, but I think here it's better called and better told and better regrouped, and so it's easier to understand in my opinion. The next website is Guild2 Fast Farming Community.eu. So this has a very extensive amount of stuff in this site, and it contains alt parking, the best options, how much gold you can get from them, if they are limited per account, per character, and also if they are, for example, some gathering stuff. They will also tell you what to use when to gather, like for example the flax farm, you will need to use the glyph of volatility to have this profit. You will also have converters here, what you should be converting, how much these converters are worth, there is instance farming like dungeons, fractals, there is salvaging, there is festival stuff. They will also, for example, now there is the Dragon Festival, the Lunar New Year from the Chinese Lunar New Year. You can check here what you should be spending your essence of luck on. For example, there is Mystic Clover, which gives you this profit, Tyrian exchange voucher. So this is a very important site to have, one of my favorites, together with Guild Wars 2 efficiency. Also here on competitive you can see which reward track is better for the pure profit. Let's say you don't need any volatile magic or any gift of battle. At the moment the best track is the Secrets of the Obscure reward track, and also if you click on it they will tell you how much the materials are worth and how to convert them. You can click further and you will see you should be crafting this stuff. So sometimes the numbers are a bit altered because not every guy will craft this stuff and sell them. So keep also some of these informations with a grain of salt, but it's a very good website to have, especially for the alt parking and also for the farm train. As I was saying, there is this similar tool compared to the benchmark site, which tells you every meta and every farming possible in the game and how much you should be getting in very good conditions. So sometimes if there is no commander or if the squad cannot really play the game or they are kinda lost in the open world, you will not get this amount of golds. But if the squad is very experienced and they know what to do, you can really reach like 40 gold per hour from for example from Dragonfall farming and so on. So this is a very huge huge website to have, in my opinion, in your favorites, in your browser, sorry. Okay guys, this was all for today's video. I hope you find it useful. You can also check out the timestamps in the video description, and also in the video description you will find every link that I mentioned in this video. Please consider leaving a like and a subscribe if you enjoy my content, so I can see your appreciation and I am motivated to keep going. Thank you for watching again and for sticking with me. I remind you, I will have a sunrise giveaway at 2k subscriber, which is kinda close. So please subscribe, and also I will tell you how to enter the giveaway in the next videos. Thank you for watching for the third time and have a great evening. Bye bye.